What's up guys, Mainly Hockey Cards here, and today I'm continuing to talk about who I believe are the best players to invest in from each division in the NHL. Today we're going to our final division and my favorite, the Metropolitan. Starting off, the very weird dumpster fire that is the Philadelphia Flyers. Philadelphia doesn't seem to have a bad team on paper, but there's been general inconsistency amongst those players. Headlining the bunch is goaltender Carter Hart, who nobody knows to invest in or not. Claude Giroux is probably the safest bet given a pretty great career, and he has the potential to get traded to a Stanley Cup contending team this year. But after that, I think your best players to look at are Morgan Frost and Joel Farabee. Sean Couturier and Travis Konechny have also had solid careers, but they'll have to be more consistent for more hobby love. The New Jersey Devils are, in my opinion, one of the most interesting teams to invest in. Like Philadelphia, their players have also been somewhat inconsistent. Far and away, I think your two best investments are Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier, and after that, a whole bunch of players: Ty Smith, Alexander Holtz, Dawson Mercer, Nolan Foote, Dougie Hamilton, and so on. The New York Islanders are a bit in shambles currently, which as a Rangers fan is great to see. I wouldn't be too concerned about them, especially when their team is led by two pretty great young players in Matt Barzal and Ilya Sorokin. After that, I think your best bets on investments are Oliver Wahlstrom, Kiefer Bellows, and Noah Dobson. Though, like every team on this list, they have some solid prospects waiting in line. The Columbus Blue Jackets are loaded with young talent, and it's really just a matter of time before it's put together. In goal, you have Elvis Merzlikins. At defense, Adam Boqvist and Zach Werenski. At forward, Patrick Laine headlines with a still relatively young Oliver Bjorkstrand, two prospects way ahead of schedule in Cole Sillinger and Yegor Shinnikov, and some other young talent like Trey Fix-Wolansky and Alexander Texier. Columbus will be a formidable team in the near future. With the Washington Capitals, I think your number one investment is clear: Ovi. Ovi has overtaken Sid as the most valuable player from the 2005-2006 rookie class, and he's going to have the all-time goal record by the time he retires. His veteran supporting cast should have solid value going forward too, with the likes of Nicholas Backstrom, John Carlson, Anthony Mantha, and TJ Oshie. And when it comes to young players, Hendrix Lapierre, Connor McMichael, Ilya Samsonov, and Vitek Vanacek. And let's not forget the most hated man in the league, Tom Wilson. The Capitals have a lot of players that should hold value going forward. Speaking of holding value, my team, the New York Rangers, have value too. Adam Fox, Igor Shesterkin, Alexis Lafreniere, and Artemi Panarin, I think, are your top four, followed by Kaapo Kakko, Chris Kreider, and Mika Zibanejad. Below those guys, I think you can put Braden Schneider, Keandre Miller, and Philip Hedl. The Rangers still have a ton of untapped potential with a very youthful team, and it shows. They're also winning games, which is a nice plus too. The Carolina Hurricanes have been an absolute wagon this year, and leading the charge are Andrei Svechnikov, Sebastian Aho, and Freddie Anderson. But top to bottom, this team is loaded. If people can stop hating Tony DeAngelo, he's a very interesting investment. 38 points in 39 games. Hello? Kotkaniemi, Teravainen, Nachos, Jarvis, and even if defensemen start getting some love, Slavin is among the best in the league. This bunch of jerks is absolutely, without a doubt, a Stanley Cup contender for this season and years to come. Lastly, the Pittsburgh Penguins have been on an absolute tear, and their big players are showing up. Sidney Crosby, even though Ovi now commands more hobby value, is still your number one investment. Evgeny Malkin follows pretty closely behind. Chris Letang is a solid choice too. Jake Gensel has been leading the way offensively, and both Brian Rust and Tristan Jarry are on career years. A dark horse investment on this team may be Evan Rodriguez, who seemingly came out of nowhere to have a great season. So do you see better investments for each of the teams? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and consider subscribing. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Thanks everyone.